The weak will perish. Is that the greatest line spoken ever from species to species? I think so. Welcome to the Bajoran Wormhole. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and ring that bell. If you're returning, thanks for the support. In tonight's video, we're going to be discussing Species 8472. Species 8472 was the Borg designation for a non-humanoid species native to a dimension called fluidic space. Accessible through quantum singularities, their highly developed biology and organic technology rendered them tactically superior even to the Borg, who considered them the apex of biological evolution. 7 of 9 rated Species 8472 devious and highly intelligent, claiming it would seek the most efficient means of destroying its opponent. The species name for itself is unknown, having only been referred to by their Borg designation. The Borg encountered Species 8472 in 2373 after finding their way into fluidic space to search for more species worthy of assimilation. However, Species 8472 proved immune to the assimilation, and the invasion of their realm provoked a war. According to 7 of 9, Species 8472 was the first species to offer true resistance to the Borg in their long history. With their superior biological technology, Species 8472 drove the Borg back and launched a counter-invasion of the galaxy, annihilating large numbers of Borg drones, ships, and even planets. The Federation starship USS Voyager encountered Species 8472 around this time, during which a member of the species telepathically communicated their genocidal intentions to Kess. Upon realizing this, Captain Janeway decided to ally with the Borg to stop Species 8472, while also ensuring safe passage through the Borg space. Armed with biomolecular warheads, which contained modified nanoprobes developed by the Doctor, Voyager destroyed a number of Species 8472 bioships in fluidic and normal space. Species 8472 withdrew to their realm soon after in fear of the new weapon. The consequences of Janeway's actions with Species 8472 almost resulted in Janeway being assimilated by the Borg. One member of the species was left behind in normal space and was relentlessly tracked by a pair of hydrogen hunters for several months. The individual later boarded Voyager in an attempt to return home to fluidic space. Captain Janeway intended to aid its effort, but 7 of 9 refused. Shortly afterward, as the Species 8472 grappled with the hydrogen hunter, 7 took the opportunity to beam them both to a nearby hydrogen ship. Their conflict with Voyager led Species 8472 to dismiss the Borg as irrelevant and focus their efforts on humanity, as they had proven themselves much more dangerous with the use of the biomolecular warhead. In response, they built several terraspheres in the Delta Quadrant containing simulations of Starfleet headquarters and genetically modified themselves to resemble Alpha Quadrant species. Their goal was reconnaissance to infiltrate Earth and gather intelligence on Starfleet's military capabilities and plans. Some Species 8472 were uncomfortable experiencing the lives of life forms so different from themselves, while others found elements of it enjoyable. In 2375, Voyager discovered Terrasphere 8 by chance after detecting an Ersatz Federation signal. Species 8472 subsequently captured Commander Chakotay, who was on a reconnaissance mission on the Terrasphere. Believing a Federation attack was imminent, the crew of Voyager managed to convince them that they had no contact with Earth and no hostile intentions, and were able to broker a ceasefire in which they offered the modified nanoprobes in exchange for data on Species 8472's technology. Afterwards, Species 8472 returned to fluidic space. The Borg continued to patrol a border with fluidic space in the Beta Quadrant. Axum suggested that he would try to make contact with Species 8472 after he was liberated from Unimatrix Zero in 2377. Species 8472 stood approximately 3 meters tall and were tripedal. Their eyes had cruciform pupils, and they lacked obvious mouths, nostrils, and ears. They had an epidermis. They were immensely strong, able to dismember humanoids' limbs and rip through bulkheads with ease. They did not appear to require oxygen or need any atmosphere for survival, and could walk without the aid of gravity, being able to cling to surfaces. Species 8472 had as many as 5 genders. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.